Hello YouTube, my name is James Kench and I'm here today to introduce you to what I recommended beginner drum kits so you can get the distinctive difference between two that are available on the market and make your decision possibly over this video. Now, today I've got the Session Pro DD505, which is my most recent kit, and my older kit, which I've had for 2 years, is an Ion IED05. Now, I'm here today to compare the two in various different ways, so you can have an informative decision if you are interested in starting drumming. Now, there is a big difference in the quality and the price, but the price matches the quality. Now, the Session Pro usually tends to retail about £300, but you can buy a second-hand one off eBay for a lot less, maybe about £200. The Ion IED05 retailed at about £100 originally to £130, and you can buy second-hand off eBay for about £50 to £70. So there's quite a big difference in the price. Now, I'm going to take you through the sounds, the different sounds of the two different kits. Now, I'll go through the Session Pro first. So basically, this is the snare, the high tom, the mid tom, and the low tom. You got your ride, your crash, and your open hi-hat, your closed hi-hat, and your bass pedal. Now, I've only been drumming for a while, I'm not amazing, but I'm just trying to show you the distinct difference. The pads on the Session Pro are quite decent, they're rubber. When you push down on them, you can feel the foam underneath, they're soft, they're reboundable, the sensitivity is quite good. The cymbals are rubber coated at the front, plastic at the back. So yeah, that's your layout there. The pads are decent. The sound's quite, you know, I play it through an amp. The sound is quite decent for what it is. The rebound is quite decent. So what I'll do now is I'll take you through what it sounds like muted, so you can distinguish the difference when it comes to playing it through headphones. You know, if you can be quite loud, you've got neighbours, you don't want to disturb them, it might give you some information about which one you think is best. Now, this is quite reboundable. Makes very little sound for what it is. The cymbals. Bass pedal. Now, I'd be more always weary about the bass pedal, especially if you might live in a flat and you've got neighbours below. It makes a bit of a bang, but aside from that, it's quite silent. Now, I'll take you through the Ion IED05 and distinguish the big difference between the sounds. Now, the Ion IED05 has 6 pads instead of 7. It's got a snare, a tom, a mid tom, a tom, a crash, a hi-hat, closed hi-hat, and your bass. Now, the bass pedal is basically a trigger pedal. There's no pad or pedal, there's no pads. The cymbals are just normal regular pads, they're not a distinguished cymbal, so the pads can go anywhere. There is no drum brain. That's the big difference between these two. That's got a drum machine, this one doesn't. It's kind of got like a drum brain, but it plugs into your USB in your computer, so that acts as your drum machine. Hence the big price difference, because drum machines can cost quite a lot just by themselves. So basically you play it through your speakers on your computer, and that's where you get your sound from. As a beginner kit, this was quite a decent kit. It was probably worth the money, but it would have been nice to get them better one to begin with, now that I know that I'm kind of fixed on this, but I could have easily bought this, not like drumming, and not spend the £200 I spent on the other one. So I'll just put you through a demo of the sound. Now you can tell the distinct difference. This doesn't handle too well with bass. If you're going to put it on a speaker, don't have it bassy. It's always good to have decent headphones to get the best out of the sounds. So it's up to you really. Now I'll just play it as a muted kit, so you can just tell the difference between the pads. Now these pads are a lot more harder. They don't rebound as well. It's just basically plastic covered in rubber. Decent, but not as good as the Session Pro. And makes a little bit more sound. Now, I'm not here to make decisions for you because, to be honest, to me, I think they're both very good kits in their own way. This is good because it doesn't take up a lot of room, it's small, it folds away, it's lightweight. It's cheap. That's the thing. It's good if you want to get into something, but you don't want to spend too much. So there are cheaper drums available on the market rather than spending hundreds of pounds on a Roland or a Yamaha. And the Session Pro is in the same way. It looks more like a drum kit. The pads are better. It's got its cymbals. It's got a bass pedal. It sounds better, but you are spending a lot more on it than the Ion IED05. So I hope this helps, and yeah, just, you know, subscribe if you want to, comment, like, dislike if you really want to. I mean, I'm not going to judge you, so alright, thanks a lot, and I hope that helps.